'Tis the season to be 80s.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, it's time to do some pod work. I almost got it.
Almost.
I almost got it.
Yeah.
All
How you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. We're doing a thing. It's a thing. 'Tis the season to be 80s, like you said. That's a really good thing you said. I like that.
It is. It's good.
What's going on with you?
You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great start so far.
It's a good start. Hopeful for Ghostbusters. Hateful for Star Wars.
Hateful for... Oh,
It's so funny how there's such mixed feelings because back in the day, like I would have never said I would like to see Ghostbusters more than Star Wars. Like to make a comeback. And the fact of the matter is, I've never seen Ghostbusters.
That's what I'm saying. I forgot that you're not that big a Ghostbusters fan.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to this movie. So
all right. Yeah. See, now I feel the opposite, but whatever. We'll get to a different time. Kenny, we're here for a specific reason. That reason is one of us creates a scenario. That's weird. Scenario, and the other one of us has to decide the details of what goes into that scenario.
Indeed, Chris.
Something like that. I don't know, something like that.
Okay.
So
scenario. Yeah.
You asked me to come up with a dude or a dudette.
Dude or dudette.
An actor.
Yeah.
An actress.
Correct.
From said 80s shared universe. Mm-hmm. So what you want to tell you what it is or who it is?
Let's go. I'm gonna give you a little thing.
Okay.
You're gonna tell me who it is.
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah. Okay. Show me who it is. First.
Okay.
Show me who it is, and I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go down.
Okay. It is the late great Rutger Hauer. Okay. It's I had to choose him. He's one of my favorites from the time period.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know where you're going with this. Not gonna work? It's gotta work. I don't have anyone else.
Okay, I guess it'll work.
I don't get it. Did you have someone in mind?
No, I didn't have anybody in mind.
So then what's the problemo? What's the problem? I don't get it.
Okay.
What am I doing?
All right. It's 7:00 in the morning. You get out of bed and you, like Fred Savage or Judge Reinhold, have swapped bodies with Rutger Hauer.
Okay.
All right.
Now, let me ask you this. Is it Rutger Hauer from Blade Runner? Is it Rutger Hauer from Lady Hawk? Huh?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Or Rutger Hauer from Blind Fury?
All right. Not that one.
No? Is it Rutger Hauer as Lothos from Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Because these are some of my favorite films that he was in. So, which one? Is it all of them?
It's Rutger Hauer, period, from the 80s. So you're waking up 7:00 in the morning. You are Rutger Hauer in the 80s.
What year?
It's the 80s, man. Let's go right down the center. 85.
So in 80. No, wrong one. In 82.
Yeah.
Do I wake up in 82 and we were swapped?
Fine, 82. Let's do 82. It doesn't matter. I want to know what you're going to do inside of Rutger Hauer's body in the 80s.
What am I going to do in Rutger Hauer's body?
You wake up, you go to the mirror, you go to brush your teeth, and you're Rutger Hauer.
Okay, so... Are we living together? Am I his buddy?
You wake up as Rutger Hauer.
I just wake up as Rutger Hauer.
100%.
And I know it's 1982.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, what is that? First of all, it's a little jarring that you're Rutger Hauer.
Well, hold on. Is it though?
It's a little bit jarring.
How do you know? Maybe always wanted to be Rutger Hauer.
I'm just saying.
I did pick him.
Nah,
Let me ask you this though. Is it 2019? I wake up in 82, Rutger Hauer.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Can I pose this to you? How about whatever this scenario wraps up, I go back or I quantum leap to the next one of the... So I just keep going to those roles.
However you want to do this.
I'm just trying to see.
I'm not trying to do movie-wise. I just want to know a day in the life of Rutger Hauer. That's ultimately what this is driving towards.
Yeah.
What would you do if given the body of a celebrity in the 80s at their peak? All right.
What year was this? 89. It might have been.
He didn't peak at Blind Fury, Chris.
You don't think he peaked at Blind Fury? 85?
I'm gonna say maybe Lady Hawk. I'll give you Lady Hawk. Matthew Broderick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was.
Blade Runner.
He was in a lot.
Yeah,
he was in a
something,
lot.
Yeah.
He was in a lot. But I mean,
nope.
Come on, man. Nope. You know, like him and.
Okay, let's see. 7 o'clock in the morning. You get up. You go to the mirror.
Go to the mirror. I wake up. I'm one of my favorite actors, Rutger Hauer. First, I got to figure out how that happened. Like,
where are you right now?
I assume I'm in his abode. I assume, or maybe not, because it could be midnight wherever he is. I don't know where he is, so we're just gonna make it up. 7 o'clock for me. He's in Tokyo.
Oh, he's in Tokyo.
Maybe he's hanging out in Tokyo, and I wake up in a hotel room in Tokyo because he was doing some ads for Tokyo back in 80. Yeah. He was on a press tour for Lady Hawk. I assume they had a great Japanese opening. I don't know. Me and Matthew Broderick.
Okay.
When was
hanging out with Matthew
Ferris?
Broderick?
86, right? So this is before Broderick hit it big in. Was he big before Ferris?
He was kind of probably big. I think War Games. He was definitely in War Games.
Okay, so
then, you know.
Okay, so definitely. All right, but all right. So he's known. So me and Matthew Broderick, it's where I get in. I hear a knock at the door, and it's Matthew Broderick, and he's like, "Hey, Rutger, it's time. We gotta go. We gotta go to this party or whatever."
Or what if there's no mirrors? What if Rutger Hauer didn't like mirrors or anything like that? And you wake up and you're just like, where am I? And then there's a knock at the door.
Hey, Google, did Rutger Hauer like mirrors?
And then you just go to the door and it's like a young Matthew Broderick, and you're just like taken aback a little bit, like this guy looks just like Matthew Broderick.
So my alarm goes off. I wake up and I'm not in my room.
You're not in your room. You don't know where you are.
House.
You're just kind of like groggy. You're just like, where the heck am I?
So I get up. I'm
knock at the door.
around.
Right? Knock at the door.
Right.
This looks like. You're like thinking like this looks like a young Matthew Broderick. Obviously, Matthew Broderick's a lot older.
So I'm just staring at him like.
So he's like, "What's going on?" It's like, "Oh, we gotta go," and you're like, "All right, we go where?" You don't know who you are.
Okay.
Like, how about let's run with that one?
Okay.
You don't know who you are.
Sure.
They put you in the back of a car. You're driving off to some kind of press junket or anything.
Oh, maybe
like
I took a little nap. Maybe I was taking a little nap and I was already dressed.
Yeah, you go into like a press junket. Like, put this on here. Put this on. So he gives you clothes.
Okay.
Puts it on.
All right.
You put it on.
Okay.
You go out there. You don't know who the heck you are or anything like that.
Okay.
All right.
So
and it starts to piece together. Maybe it's like kind of like a little bit of a mystery. Like, why am I in obviously Tokyo with Matthew Broderick?
I could tell it's Tokyo, right? I could tell it's definitely Tokyo. Yeah. So all right, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and ask Matthew. Excuse me, Mr. Broderick. And he's gonna say, Mr. Broderick.
Call me Matty.
Mr. Broderick was my father.
Yeah. That's it.
It's an 80s thing to say, right?
It's an 80s thing.
He's gonna say, you know, how was your nap? And I'm gonna be like,
I don't know.
Good. I don't feel myself though.
Yeah.
You know, and he's gonna be like, oh, well, you did eat a lot of sushi for lunch, you know, and you did have a lot of sake, so.
Well, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, so.
Well, where I was from, not in Tokyo, is what I'm saying.
I got
you see the time difference, yeah. That's my point. Yeah, all right. So now what do? We're going to the press junket, and they're ushering us in. I assume it's, you know, so from what I understand, the way a press junket works is, you know, they put you in a room, and all the different media outlets come and they talk to you. You know, oh, you got 5 minutes here, you got 5 minutes here, 5 minutes here, right? So we sit down. I'm with Matthew and maybe the director. I don't remember who the director is for Lady Hawk. And we're like, okay, and they're like, so, what was it like working together on Lady Hawk? And also now, oh my God! And I look at myself and I'm like, and I happen to look and I happen to see in the camera. I'm looking at the lens. And I seen the lens and I can see because I assume he has better eyesight than I do. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm Rutger Hauer. And I'm like, and I look over to Matthew and I'm like, I'm Rutger Hauer. And then he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm Rutger Hauer. And I to the interviewer and they're like, yeah.
Seeing if this was like in the today 2019-ish, right? That would go viral because everybody would say he's nuts.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right.
Although I kind of feel
on this interview, he's like, I'm Rutger Hauer.
I kind of feel like Rutger Hauer is a little bit. Oh yeah, that was almost like he's winning. He's like like he's Rutger Hauer. So now I figured out that I'm Rutger Hauer somehow for whatever happens. Right.
So press junket, it goes off. Let's skip to like noon. What are you doing for lunch?
Oh, lunch.
You press junket's over. You going to lunch? Do you go with Matthew Broderick?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm probably going to try and stick with Matthew.
Okay, you're going to hang out with him?
Because I need to figure out...
You guys are like chums? You think they were chums?
No. I think, and I don't have this on any authority, mind you, but I'm just going to go ahead and say that Rutger being the older, a little older.
Yeah.
Late 30s there?
Possibly.
Right? Oh, wait, 44. No, he's 40. Almost 41 years old there. Okay. He's 40-something years, or 40 years old.
Well, when the movie came out, when he shot it, he was probably 40.
40. Okay, so yeah. So again, 40. Matt, right?
They're like the same age.
Yeah, I know.
That's what Rutger Hauer looked like at 40. This is what you look like at 40.
Let me just take a look at that again. Where am I? What do I look like? You think he looks younger or older than me? Go to my camera. Oh, I can't swap.
No, you can just put it on and then you go.
Right? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, no offense, but
younger or older?
Yeah, I think he's younger.
He looks younger than I do right now because of the gray.
Of the beard. It's the beard.
Because of the beard and the gray.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what are you gonna do? Okay. So, but I think and how old was Matthew Broderick then?
I don't know.
20s.
I mean, he had to have been.
He had
to have been in his 20s in War Games. Right.
When was War Games?
Like 84ish.
84. All right. Well, I'm gonna say.
So,
I'm gonna say he was nice to him, but he didn't really like hang out with them. Okay. I'm gonna say like he treated him like he was. So I'm gonna say. So Matthew's gonna say, "Hey, okay, so I'll see you tonight for this thing that we have," and blah blah blah. And I'm gonna look. Oh, hold on. Why don't we stick together? Why don't we go get lunch together or whatever? And he's gonna be like, Mr. Hauer, that's weird. He calls him Mr. Hauer. He's gonna be like, that's. I mean, we can, but that's we don't normally hang out. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna change that. We did this wonderful film together because he most likely calls movies films. We did this wonderful film together. I want to get to know you better.
We did this wonderful moving picture.
We did this motion picture, right? Calls it a motion picture. Star Trek, the motion picture. What were you thinking? Like,
that's what they did.
I mean, I guess they couldn't call it Star Trek the movie. Well, they could have. Why couldn't they have?
I don't know.
It was
Superman the movie, right?
Yeah. So, maybe they had differentiate. SpongeBob the movie, Predator the movie. Everything is you could add
Star Wars the movie.
Star Wars the movie, yeah.
Transformers the movie.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I'm meaning to watch that again, man. I really have. I broke out my DVD. Yes, DVD, not Blu-ray.
Yeah. Oh, I have the Blu-ray.
Yeah? Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
I gotta get the Blues. I gotta get the Blues-ray. So yeah, all right. So help me out here. So what's up? I say I'm gonna go.
All right. So you go to lunch. All right. This is getting boring. End of the day, you're gonna go party at night.
Oh, where are we going?
I don't know. I don't know. Man. You're on your own. What are you doing?
I just feel like you know what? All right. I feel like.
Hey, you know what? There's some there's a party.
I feel. Hold on.
In Tokyo.
I feel.
You're getting shipped off to L.A.
No, I feel. Hold on.
Going back home.
Oh, we're going home?
You're going home.
Oh, okay, that was the last day of the press tour. We're going home. Nope, they're doing a little press in L.A. Yeah. But, all right, look, I'm Rutger Hauer, all right? It's 1985, all right? The movie's already come out. It's 1985, all right? I was in Blade Runner 3 years prior, okay? Big Blade Runner.
Yep.
It's a big movie,
okay?
It's not quite cult status yet,
right? But
still, I was in a big movie.
Yep.
I'm feeling. When was this? It was Blade Runner, right? Then we didn't. Okay, so I'm sure I did a bunch of stuff. He did a bunch of stuff in the. I said to me like I'm him. So I'm gonna be like I'm gonna feel my oats a little bit. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna be Rutger Hauer. Just gonna go out on the town.
Hanging out.
I'm gonna wear some snazzy stuff. I'm gonna talk to my publicist and get me some stuff. Mm-hmm. Right? Maybe I can go to some places, get some nice swag bags or something.
You never know.
You never know.
All right, so you go to a party and Kirk Cameron's there. Do you approach Kirk Cameron?
No, Kirk Cameron approaches me.
Kirk Cameron approaches you.
He comes up and he says, Mr. Hauer. And I go, please, call me Hauer. And he says, listen, I saw Lady Hawk, and I think you and Matthew Robert work really well together. I would love to work with you. Mm-hmm. And I say, Kurt was it? I say, Kurt was it? Yep. I don't know why I'm such a jerk to him. Kurt was it? You know? Yeah. Tell you what, why don't you get in touch with my publicist? No, my agent, and maybe we can work out a deal or something. Like he, I don't know, whatever. Oh no, maybe I'm gonna blow this guy's life up. Maybe I'm like, oh, you know what? I have a project. I have the perfect project for you. Why is this at 84?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna be like, what? I've got the perfect project for us. Yeah. Contact my agent or whatever. And like, I don't know if it's a project or not. But it doesn't matter because I'm Rutger Hauer now. I don't know how long this is gonna last. Listen, if I'm a 40-year-old in the 80s, that's something that I'm not going to ever get to experience.
It's pretty cool, right?
I mean, we've had this talk before. I'll never make it to the 80s again.
Yeah,
no. Just won't.
No, you won't.
I won't make it unless I get reincarnated. But I won't know. We'll know that. Forget everything, right? So I'm a 40-year-old in the 80s. I'm Rutger Hauer.
You're Rutger Hauer. I'm Rutger Hauer, man.
I'm Rutger Hauer. Who else is at this party?
Who else is Leah Thompson?
Leah Thompson. Okay. Fresh off of 85.
Back to the Future came out that year.
Back to the Future did come out that year.
Yeah.
She was in the...
She was also in Space Camp.
She was in Space Camp.
Probably a year or two before that.
Okay.
Or maybe the after. When the Space Camp came
out.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to go up and I'm going to say I love your work there. Because now I'm like, oh, Leah Thompson. Now I'm back. I'm Kris again. I'm going to be like, oh, I love your work. And she's going to be like, Rutger Hauer? Yeah, yeah. This is old guy. Get this old guy out of here. Because she was probably in her 20s or something, right? Yeah. Something. Yeah, I feel like, but this is what I think I want to do. I think what I want to do is I'm going to.
Okay, Rhea Perlman's there.
Rhea Perlman.
All of the Golden Girls.
All of the Golden Girls are there.
They're all there. But I don't think that was on the air yet.
Oh, no.
But they were there.
They were just a B author. And Estelle Getty was there. Yeah.
And Mona.
From Who's the Boss? Yeah. But I don't know her name. I don't remember her name, so I just call her Mona. They know who Rutger Hauer is, right? They would have to know who Rutger Hauer is.
I don't know.
Everybody saw Blade Runner, didn't they?
I don't think so, Kris.
Can I do a side note here? There's a movie he was in.
Yeah.
There's a movie he was in called Hobo with a Shotgun.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But guess what? Yep. In my research on that, I thought that had to be the 80s, right?
No, it was like within 10
2011.
years ago. Yeah.
I'm blown away. I'm blown away that
by a shotgun?
Yeah. Dude, I feel like I must have seen the movie like 3 or 4 times.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But I'm sitting here going, but that can't, dude. Ken, I'm being serious. I can't understand how that's not an 80s movie.
I don't know.
I mean, he's older in it. I had a picture of him in here, but it's 2011, so it doesn't work. But dude, I'm flabbergasted that that's.
All right. Well, I don't know. And in your flabbergastion.
So here's the thing.
No,
this is
you're done. It's over.
What do you mean?
It's over. You suck
no,
back
it
into
wasn't
your own body.
done yet.
That's the way it works, man. That's the way it works. You're done. You're done. You're not Rutger Hauer anymore. However,
man,
you wake up now, and Rutger Hauer was in your body the day before.
Oh, sucks for him.
And it's kind of like almost like The Hangover now. What did Rutger Hauer do with your day in 2019? Kris, what did Rutger Hauer do as you?
So what he did, he quit my job. Because he would quit my job.
He would?
Yeah.
But how would he know to go to your job? Did somebody knock on the door and say, let's go?
No, they
go
called.
to the press junket.
They called.
They called and said, where are you?
Yeah. He picked it up. This is 85, right? I think Rutger Hauer would be pretty savvy. He'd figure stuff out. He was in Blade Runner.
Okay.
So he'd look at our cell phones and be like, he sees the green button. He knows to pick it up. Because my cell phone sounds like a phone when it rings, right? Sure. So he picks it up and, and my job would be like, hey, Kris, where are you? This and that. And maybe that's how he figures out who he is. Oh, I'm Kris, I guess, right? He probably quit my job. What is this? What is your job at the post office or whatever? And he's gonna be like, nah, I don't work there anymore.
Yeah.
You know, so he did that,
Right.
which means I don't know how I'm gonna pay my mortgage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right?
Yep.
I don't know what else. What else do you think he'd do?
I don't know what else he did. That's why I'm asking.
Oh
What do
man,
you think he did? Did he buy some lavish things? Did you have a new car in the driveway?
I hope he didn't use my account.
You have like a,
Nope, don't get any of that.
what
What
do
did he do? He opened up like
Had like a
in a
rave
day.
in the house,
In a day, he opened up.
you know?
Well, the only thing I can say about that is he'd have to contend with my wife, and that would be he'd have quite a time. Yeah, I don't think he'd be able. I think she'd chew him up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rutger Hauer.
yeah. Well, it's not. It's me.
Well, yeah, but with Rutger Hauer's poise.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, though. My wife would know. My wife would know it's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would know.
Like punch you.
Yeah.
You
No,
could-
she
you-
wouldn't punch
so
me.
So you'd have like 2 black eyes.
Yeah,
Missing teeth.
missing teeth. Yeah.
Like
I
what?
have no
Hold
job.
on, what did Rutger Hauer do in my body?
I've got no job.
You wake up the next day and your wife's like standing there with like a lamp, like
Yeah.
waiting to whack you again.
Yeah. She fills me in. Yeah, she filled me in and all that stuff. So now I got to get my job back, and I got to.
All right, so Rutger Hauer left you in shambles.
Wow.
Thanks, Rutger Hauer.
Thanks, Rutger Hauer. I didn't. I just met some fun people, and
yeah.
and you're
See what the
potentially going to work
difference
with Kurt Cameron now, and what do I get? I get nothing. I get the shaft.
I mean, it's funny because you turn on like TBS one day and you see like a Growing Pains episode, and
Rutger Hauer's in it.
guest
Yeah,
starring, and
I'm
Leah
gonna be like,
Thompson's in it
I
too.
don't remember them being in those. What?
Rutger Hauer and Leah Thompson were in Growing Pains.
What? What is that?
All right. Well, that
Is
was
there any
fun.
way? Hold on. Was there any way that? Oh man, I want to be like. Hold on. I want to. No, I see. I feel like before that happened, I feel like I would have had to do something.
Things left unfinished.
But
You got to do the good things at the top of the day. Can't wait till the
no,
end.
no, no. But what I'm saying is, in the middle there. Well, you took me out. I didn't have a chance. We didn't go through the whole day. You went pretty quickly.
You were going pretty long at 7 a.m. and I'm like, I want to know what he's doing the rest of the day. And you're kind of just like,
Well-
we're gonna do this and this and this and this and this. And
Well,
it's
no, hold on,
7:15.
because I want to say like Kris was here's type of thing. Because if I know it's the '80s and Kris was here, like I want to. So by the time the 2000s come around, like I left my mark somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know where though. I'll have to get back to you guys on that.
Yeah. Anyway.
What's up, Mountain?
Hi.
Should have stopped at 31 flavors today. Oh, yeah. Save Ferris. It's such a good movie, man. But yeah, so I don't know how much you heard, but yeah, I was Rutger Hauer for a day, and he was me, and he ruined my life. I gave him some fun projects to work on, and he ruined my life. Thanks, Rutger Hauer.
Oh, he hooked Rutger Hauer up.
R.I.P. Rutger Hauer. He looks like, in this image, he looks like Willem Dafoe, doesn't he?
Yes. Yes.
A
You're
little
right.
bit.
Willem Dafoe.
Who's crazier, Willem Dafoe or Rutger Hauer?
Rutger Hauer? No, Willem Dafoe, man.
Willem Dafoe is definitely, yeah. Yeah, definitely. R.I.P.
Yeah, so that's what happened there.
All right.
But you're in time because we're gonna do something really awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing so. Yeah, he's definitely crazier. Yeah. So hey, all right. That was a good one, Kenny. Good one. I threw you for a loop with Rutger Hauer. I don't know who you thought I was gonna.
I was hoping to pick somebody who was still alive.
Well, hey, that's what happens.
So.
You should have told me from now.
I
You know.
I thought of it. And
Now
I was like,
you
what are
know.
the chances?
What do you mean? What are the chances? So many people from the '80s are dead.
Yeah, well,
No, you should have thought about that. Now you know.
now I know.
Hey, listen. We live and we learn. Learn and we learn as we live. I like to say.
That would have been fun if you picked Leah Thompson or something.
Yeah, well, I didn't. So maybe next time. For you, next time, I'll pick Kurt Cameron. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Do even 80s Bro on all the
Urkel.
socials. Urkel's boring.
Urkel's
Stefan?
boring?
Well, he's the Stefan, maybe. Who is more entertaining, Stefan or Urkel?
I don't know.
They both weren't.
Yeah, they both
They both weren't.
weren't.
The little boy was. Kurt Cameron, yeah. He's going to do a movie. He did a movie with Rutger Hauer after I introduced him to me as Rutger Hauer. And then, I don't know.
He's weird. Don't worry. Listen.
Check your Hulu stream. It'll be on there.
Done.
So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And yeah, we'll. What would you do in a day in the life of Rutger Hauer, or your favorite star? Say an '80s thing, man.
80s thing, man.
Okay. He did it. I'll tell you.